Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Santino. I'm back at it. Same old shit, different day. But I want to talk to you people about something. Now, I was just talking to not even a friend, just somebody I know because we both love politics. Only difference is he's more of like a Democrat and I'm more of an independent. And we came up to the question about gun control. Now, of course, he's one that believes in gun control. He believes that people really don't have the right to self-defense and that basically people should therefore just be victims, or, in his words, allow the police to fight the criminals, basically. Whereas I say that the more people that's armed, the less violent crime you have. And all through history, we see that. Almost every major tyrant in history, they always have one objective, and that is to disarm the people. You can look at Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, Mao Zedong, Joseph Stalin, Pol Pot. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And the funny thing about it is, our Second Amendment was based on the Dutch. And the Dutch believed that people had the right to defend themselves against, tyrannical governments. And then, of course, you got other countries like Switzerland, for example. Switzerland, as if you don't know, Switzerland is in Europe. It's a European country. And in Switzerland, it is mandated by law that you own a firearm. I mean, like when you go down the roads, like the highways of Switzerland, on the highways, like on the side of the highways, they have like huge bunkers, full of AK-74s, rocket launchers. I mean, all kinds of shit. I mean, now people will say when I use Switzerland for example, people say, well, oh, Deshaun, you so full of shit. The only reason why Switzerland hasn't been invaded by a foreign country is because of they are, the Atlantic Ocean is on their side, which is true. The Atlantic Ocean does play a big part in why Switzerland hasn't been invaded. But, at least in my opinion, the number one reason why Switzerland has never been invaded by a foreign country is because the entire country of Switzerland is armed to kill. See, unlike America, you're not going to Switzerland. You're not shooting up no McDonald's. You ain't shooting up no movie theater because everybody in Switzerland is armed to kill. They're armed with AK-74s, M16s, SIG 556 automatic weapons, rifles and they are trained to kill. Now, Switzerland is the most armed European nation in Europe, and they have the lowest violent crime rate in Europe, and I think in the world. Like their violent crime rate is 0.007. Everybody in Switzerland is armed to kill. And check this out. When the police come to your house in Switzerland, they have what they call like little routine checks. And in Switzerland, for example, when the police come to your house to basically investigate your house, you are supposed to have your gun so well hidden that no foreign army can make you turn them in. Now, in Switzerland, if you are caught or if the police can find your firearm, you are jailed and you get a court fine. Don't believe me, people, look it up. Look up Switzerland gun laws. So, the point I'm saying is this. I've always believed that the more guns you have, the less crime you have. Now, we have Supreme Court rulings that say specifically that the police has no constitutional duty to protect you from harm. So, you have a choice. You either protect yourself or you be a victim. I mean, that's just what it is. Now, I don't know about you. I'm going to protect myself by any and all means. And it's really sad that so many people choose to be victims than to be able to defend themselves against criminals. I mean, like a lot of you people wonder why I don't support Obama. Well, I'll give you one of the primary reasons why I don't support Obama. Before President Obama ran for presidency in '08, of course, a lot of you know he was the state governor of Illinois. And as a Democratic senator, he supported the what's basically called the Illinois gun ban, where basically the ban states that even if you have a gun in your firehouse, a gun in your home, which is this is kind of the same law that Washington D.C. passed, our state capital, in 1976. It's called basically the Washington D.C. gun ban of 1976. Now, the Illinois gun ban, similar to the Washington gun ban, the Washington D.C. gun ban, says that even if you have a gun in your home, if you were to use that gun to, this basically, or as Obama calls it, this unregistered firearm, if you were to have an unregistered firearm in your home, and if you was to use that unregistered firearm in your home against a criminal, you still go to the penitentiary. So when I learned that Obama supported that bill in Illinois, basically, like I said, it's called the Illinois gun ban. My mentality, my way of thinking, has always been fuck that nigga. I mean, you know me, Facebook, YouTube. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When I learned that he supported that bill when he was state senator of Illinois, everybody, every American has the right, the constitutional God-given right to self-defense against criminals. And the bottom line is anybody who tries to keep you from the right to self-defense, they must be removed. Bottom line. I mean, and like I say, it's really sad to really see all of these Americans murdered because of senseless gun violent crime. But always understand this though, Facebook, YouTube. These mass shootings always take place in places that I call victim disarmament zones, where this basically where the shooter goes to where he knows people don't have guns, like military bases, movie theaters, restaurants, pretty much any public place. That's where the criminals target to kill people in mass numbers because they know people don't have guns to defend themselves. I mean, so once again, like I said, anybody who tries to keep you from your constitutional God given right of self defense and self preservation must be removed. I mean, basically the bottom line is anybody who's against your constitutional rights by the Constitution itself is your enemy. I mean, I know a lot of you people don't read the Bill of Rights and Constitution. I suggest you read it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, it's really sad because I have four daughters, and there's no way I could ever send my daughters into the world not knowing how to protect themselves with a gun. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I mean, um, it's just really sad. You know, what can I say? Like I said, man, either be a victim or defend yourself. Me, I choose to defend myself. I choose self-defense.